Please, Golden State Warriors, end the misery of these conference finals for both East and the West. I'm just over it. Between take fouls and blowouts, I'm just over these conference finals. Hopefully we get a better finals. Last night, we had a competitive basketball game for a whole half. It was awesome. I don't care if it was low scoring. It was nice. And then Boston decided to turn it on the second half, and it was a blowout again. So here we are. So again, please, Golden State, just finish this. Absolutely finish it. And tomorrow, Boston, just finish it. Let's get to the finals here and get Boston and Golden State and have some competitive basketball. But with that, I digress. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA Prizepicks video. Again, like I talked about in the intro, man, I just want 4 quarters of competitive basketball. And again, the take fouls, man. The competition committee has to step in this summer, and I've heard talks about them coming in and doing, anytime you get a take foul, you get 1 free throw or 2 free throws and the ball out. They're talking about something like that. They have to do something because it's miserable to watch as a fan. I miss seeing the breakaway dunks, and it's one of the most exciting part of the game. And it's almost an unwatchable product right now. And it's hard. It's really tough. And I probably wouldn't, if I wasn't doing stuff like this and betting on it and doing content, I probably wouldn't watch it right now because it is pretty tough. But hey, let's see it. I think Golden State's going to pound these guys. I'm going to talk about some player props here, but my favorite bet is actually Golden State first quarter, either money line or the minus, I think it's -2. And then the Golden State first half, I think it's -3.5. I put 2 big bets on those. Those are my favorites. So if you want to have those are what I'm going to play the most money on today. And then I'm going to play a little bit here on these plays in Golden State. So we're going to jump on. Again, I'm going to play the blowout route with Golden State, just routing Dallas here. But anything can happen. I just kind of feel like that's going to happen here, and just put them out of their misery here. I just don't think they have it. Luka kind of needs another superstar next to him, I think, to really compete, because he just can't do absolutely everything on this team. But hey, with that, let's just dive right in and see what we got on tap for today. All right, as you can tell, I have the Prizepicks desktop up here. If you do not have an account, use that promo code DFSArmy. Get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. And if you're a new Prizepicks account holder, you're eligible for a free month of DFSArmy VIP membership. Again, everything is in the description below to get access to that. And on top of it, I'm going to go over there and talk about our friends over at OddsJam.com and kind of show you how I use their tool to look at some of the props that we have over here at Prizepicks. And we'll just see what we got going on here. So, again, I got 4 plays for you here. First one, I'm going to go Luka. Now, I looked at his points, and if I'm going to play the angle of a Golden State blowout, I don't mind taking the under on his points. But, this is one of those closeout games. So he could start shooting the ball extremely well, and it wouldn't surprise me to put up 40. So with that, I think even in a game where he blows out, I still think he can get there and rebound. So I'm going to take the over 9.5 rebounds here for him. The juice is on the over around -135 that's out there. He's hit it in 2 of the last 2 games against Golden State. He's hit both of them. And I think we're going to see, again, all the minutes he can actually handle here. Even in a blowout game, he's going to play into that fourth quarter to a point where they're just like, okay, we lost. So I think he can get there. He's going to try to do everything he can. I don't even mind it if you want to try to put, a little bit money on the Luka Doncic triple-double, which I don't know if it's like +300 or something around there. I don't mind sprinkling some money on that. But over the 9.5 rebounds is where I'm going to land here for him. I'm going to try to do everything to kind of extend this series. I just don't think they're going to do it going into the Bay here. But we'll take Luka over 9.5 rebounds. I do think he can get that. Sitting here in rebounds as well, this one might make you a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm actually going to take the under on Dwight Powell's 2 rebounds here. Now, I know it's 2 rebounds, but the dude is just not playing minutes. In the 4 games he's played Golden State, he has played 14 minutes game 1, 7 game 2, 8 game 3, and he played 12 minutes in game 4. And he's put up 3, 2, 2, and 1 rebound. The under is around minus 170, minus 175 on the 2.5 rebounds. I wish it was at 2.5 rebounds. But I'm going to still take a shot at the 2 and hopefully just doesn't get hardly any time. I'm hoping it's more like game 2 or 3 where he goes out there for a few minutes and then he just gets kind of the hook and you don't see him anymore. That's my hope here. But I'm going to take a shot on the under here. Again, if he hits 2, we just push this bet. He's only hit it over 1 in the last 4 games. It's hard to bet the under 2.5 at minus 170. That's just way too much juice, but I'll take a shot at it at the 2. I think the worst case scenario here, we get a push. I just don't think we're going to see him out of there. They're going to need more offense. So I think we'll see more Kleba out there. As long as he's not in foul trouble, then we'll see Powell. So I'm going to take a shot at the under with Dwight Powell here. And kind of same kind of line, just kind of thinking this is going to be a blowout. Or Golden State gets up in a hurry a bunch quick early. We're going to need some more points. I think Jalen Brunson is going to shoot a little bit more. So I kind of like the over 1.5 3-pointers here for him. I'm going to take a shot at this. It's the juice is on the under around minus 120. He didn't need to do a lot that last game because they did blow them out. But the 2 games before that, 5 and 3. And I think he's going to be aggressive here. I really do. Watching the presser after that last game, Charles Barkley was getting on him, asking him why he's not so aggressive. Him and Dinwiddie when Luka's off the court, and so and he said he needs to be more aggressive when Luka's on the court. So I kind of hope he takes that a little bit to heart and maybe he gets back to that shooting. The first 3 games in the series, he shot 5, 7, and 6 threes. Went 0 for 5 that first game, but then went 5 for 7, and he went 3 for 6. In a do or die game like this, I'm gonna take a chance he hits the over 1.5. So that's the number 3 play that I like here. And then the last one, I'm going to go over and talk about fantasy score. I was looking at points, rebounds, and assists, and I'm going to go back to this. It's Wiggins, either 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists, or fantasy score, either one that you want. I think I'm going to go fantasy score, but I'm fine with over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists as well. He's went over this mark, like I said, 4 of his last 5 games. Even if you want to go back into that Memphis series, he missed it, only played 19 minutes in the game before this and put up 8 fantasy points. Before that, 37, 31, 32, and then 27. So he's went over this a bunch in 7 of his last 9 games. And in a closeout game like this, I can see him being out there for a while. And we'll just take the over on here. I think he's been super aggressive all series, and I don't think it's going to stop here. I think we'll see him being super aggressive, and I think he can get over that 28 fantasy score. So that's what we're looking at him for Wiggins. And again, it depends on how you want to play. If you're going to play these games more competitive, maybe you'll have different picks, but that's kind of how you have to go about it. Let's jump over real quick and check our friends over at OddsJam, though, and I'll kind of show you how to use their product and one of their ways that we can kind of look at it. So let's jump over and check them out. All right, I have the oddsjam.com pulled up here, and I have the NBA slate, Warriors and Dallas Mavericks. And here's where you can pull up, and you can pull the different things you want down. I have rebounds pulled up right now, and you can kind of check it here. So what we're doing is checking out this OddsJam perfect line, and then we're looking at the Prizepicks line as well. So it's always going to be around minus 137. So what you're looking for is anything that is over this mark, extremely over it, I'm going to look at, maybe making it a play. So they have it at minus 6 right now for Prizepicks for the under Wiggins. The line out here, the perfect line is at 6.5 at minus 154. Now it's a half a line less, but maybe you want to take a shot on this because it's about 20 cents over the Prizepicks line. So that's one way you can look at it. I like the Luka one. It didn't really 100% agree with me. If we come down to Luka, you can see that the over is minus 136 for their perfect line. And it's 137. I still think it's fine. I love this play. And so I always look at this, even if it's a gut play, and I think it's the way it's going to go. I'm still look at this, every day when it comes to where this line is at, because if it was completely off, maybe it would take me off a little bit. But if it's very similar, I have no problem pulling the trigger on it as well. So I like that Luka play that we had, and then we'll come down here and check out the I'm sorry, where's that? Dwight Powell. We'll check Dwight Powell out. Again, this is, now it's got it at over 1.5 for minus 213, but we got it at 2. So I still like the under here for this. As you can see, FanDuel has the under 2.5 at minus 170. That's just a lot of juice to lay on it. So some of these sites, having it at this, I would never play it at 1.5 on either side of it, but sitting at 2, I liked it just because I don't think he's going to play a ton of minutes here. I really don't. So that's why I'm going to take a chance at it. If you don't, I completely understand. But with these games being in blowouts, sometimes it's hard to pick out the way it's going to go. So I'm really hoping that Golden State finishes this out. And like I said, Boston finishes out next week. Tomorrow, so we can get into this finals and hopefully have some more competitive basketball. But that's how I use this. It's very simple. Again, all you're looking for the perfect line and comparing it to the Prizepicks here. You can sign up for their free email. You get 3 arbitrage bets daily that are profitable. And basically, arbitrage bet is you're betting both sides of it, and if they're guaranteed profit, and they will email you that daily. And you can also get a free 7-day trial, and I'll put the link in the description below. Very simple, easy thing to do. And again, this is how I use it for props. You can use it for everything else as well. Like I said, you can come over here if you want to use it for money line, everything that they have, and they have more sports as well. So it's not just basketball. They have a little bit of everything here. So all that is included. And again, you can get that 7-day trial. So with that, let's just hopefully have a competitive game, or how I kind of want to see it. I want to see Golden State just kind of blow them out because I'm really tired of all this. Hopefully you guys are as well, because I really don't want to see another game in this series. Same with Miami and Boston. Let's just finish this and get on and hopefully see some good basketball. So with that, enjoy your Thursday night. Appreciate each and every one of you. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.